What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, it's time for this week's review of NXT. Sorry I'm a little bit late this week. Had to work last night instead of my normal having Wednesdays off. Just had some stuff that I had to do today where I was not required to be there. So I did a whole little switcheroo, so I was still able to catch NXT as soon as I got home. So we are going to do the review tonight, and it all starts right now. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you haven't done so already, make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter account. And if you guys like what you see, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we post videos. We always go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights where we will always go on after the event itself. And of course I have little random things throughout the week, including our weekly NXT review, which has been going pretty strong so far. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. This week's episode wasn't too bad. Started off with a really hot tag match. We had Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan taking on the Mighty. Big fan of both of these teams. I used to really like TM61, and then they became heels as the Mighty. Dig it. But like Danny Burch and Lorcan, man, like, I wasn't too sold on them until they had that tag team match against Undisputed Era at TakeOver a little while ago, and holy crap, that was absolutely amazing. So I've been fans of theirs since. Match was exactly as you expected it. Typical Brit style versus the Australian style, so they're very similar. A lot of grapples, a lot of strikes, a lot of technical stuff. A lot of fast tags by Burch and Lorcan really early on, which is what I really dug. Yeah, a lot of great hot tags, a lot of quick double team moves. Oney and Burch pick up the win after many tries for each other's finishing moves at the end. Like, they each tried to do a finisher. Like, that whole last 2-minute sequence was really good to watch. Yeah, they pick up the win, and immediately after, the Mighty jumped them from behind, beat the living crap out of them. So they maintain their heel heat, but I love that the audience was still chanting, "You still suck." Really good stuff. But yeah, fun way to open up the show. Really good tag match. Absolutely dug it completely. What else do we got next? All right. Okay. Just checking out my notes. So right after that, we had the return of EC3. That's right, EC3 has been injured for the past little while, and they actually played a clip of that. As you guys remember, he was beaten up by Bobby Fish from the Undisputed Era, straight chair shot right to his kneecap. Took him out of action for the past little while. EC3 was in match this week against Marcel Bartel. Pretty tall, lanky German guy. I've only seen him wrestle once before, so I'm not really too sure about him. Overall, okay match. Nothing to write home about. EC3 picks up the win pretty easily. Immediately after the match, grabs a microphone and calls out Bobby Fish, so you know that angle is going to be going strong. I completely forgot that EC3 was injured, to be completely honest. I was like, I haven't seen him in a while. And then he's like, oh yeah, crap, he's injured. Yeah, good match. Good little middle filler thing. Immediately right after that, we have a quick parking lot segment with Candice LeRae where they're trying to catch an interview with her in regards to the entire Johnny Gargano, Nikki Cross kind of angle that they got going right now. She just completely runs the building. Screw that crap. So, segue into the next match. We got Mia Yim taking on Vanessa Bourne in ladies action. Vanessa Bourne is growing on me every single week. I'm really liking what she's doing. Her heel work is absolutely good. She's getting Mia Yim's face the entire match. Like, do you know who I am? Just calling her out. She's fun to watch in the ring. Like, granted, she doesn't win a lot of matches, but she looks good when she's doing it. Mia wins with the Soul Food. Great match between the two of them. Really fun to watch. It was probably tonight. It was my favorite match of the night. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. It was a lot of fun to watch. Both ladies worked really well with each other. Mia Yim picks up the win. Onwards and upwards. Doesn't really advance any storylines or anything. It was just a fun match. Just something fun to throw in there. Immediately after that, Tommaso Ciampa has a quick promo in regards to how badass he is, and he's returning next week. He hasn't been seen on NXT television since War Games. So yeah, he returns next week. What's gonna happen? Who knows? And we're on to the main event now. The amazing, the absolutely just every time I watch him, just beyond impressive. Keith Lee taking on Lars Sullivan. Pretty much two of the biggest dudes on the NXT roster right now. Two of the most agile guys on the NXT roster. And it's exactly what you thought this match was going to be. Just like this match pretty much happened because last week after Keith Lee's win, he kind of, like him and Lars kind of had some verbiage back and forth. And then after Lars Sullivan's squash match win, he tried to continue to beat up his opponent, and Keith Lee came in and interfered. So that set up this match here. Exactly what you expect. Just two big dudes just hitting the crap out of each other. Keith Lee overpowered for a good amount of the match, which is shocking for him. You could see in his eyes, like this has never happened to me. But it's Lars Sullivan. Like, the guy can bench press a house if he wanted to. A lot of fun. A lot of fun just watching just two big dudes just hit the crap out of each other and like nothing happening. Good amount of rest holds, but it's granted. Each one of them is over 300 pounds. You got to throw a little bit of rest holds in there. Like I said, Keith Lee, like I said, when he does that running to the rope, flying crossbody block that he does, he did an over the top rope corkscrew, which was really fun to look at. Match ends where he goes for a moonsault. Lars Sullivan moves out of the way, picks Keith Lee up in the freak accident, and Lars Sullivan wins cleanly, center of the ring, no bull crap, no cheating. Fun match, like, so really good to watch. Just two big dudes, just boom. If you want to see a Haas match, this was definitely a fun one. Just the ring just shaking, absolutely great. Listen, I love Lars Sullivan. I love Keith Lee. Every single time Keith's in the ring, just blows my eyes. Like, big dudes should not move the way he does. And he retweeted me. That was pretty cool. I mentioned just how much of a fan I was and that I absolutely love his work. And he thanked me, said thank you, and like retweeted it. So I was like, I was recognized by Keith Lee. All right. But yeah, great episode of NXT this week. They just wrapped up their tapings for December and January. So from what I've heard, I'm trying to stay away from spoilers, but from what I've heard, these next 6 episodes are going to be absolutely freaking amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it. All right, as always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush that like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification for whenever we post videos. We always go live, like I said, every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-views, where we will always go on after the event to discuss the event. And, of course, we have our weekly NXT review, which we throw in on Wednesday nights after the event itself, except for tonight. Sorry for messing with you guys. And every so often, like I said, I throw some crazy-ass videos in there. And like I said, if you guys haven't done so already, make sure to check out that Facebook page and check out that Twitter account. Send me a message. What would you guys like to see me do? You guys want to do some collab? I'm up for collaborations. I'm up for chatting with the fans. I'm up for lending myself to your needs. Christmas is coming up. Let's have some fun. Let's do some Christmas videos. All right. As always, you guys are the reason why I do this. Love you from the bottom of my heart. And this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles, and I'll see you guys next time.